We have a good cop story. Once again, the only good cop is an ex-cop. Uvalde School Board fires Police Chief Pete Arredondo after mass shooting. So, it's about goddamn time. When did this fucking shit happen? Like 4 fucking months ago? 4 fucking months ago? Jesus fucking Christ. It's about goddamn time. The Uvalde School District's embattled police chief was fired Wednesday following allegations, by the way, that he made several critical mistakes during the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School that left 19 students and 2 teachers dead. Now again, imagine my job is to cook the chicken at Bojangles, and then a customer just gets raw chicken, and they eat it because they're a dumb American, and then they get sick, right? Would I get fired? Fuck yeah, I'd get fired. Would it take 4 months? Fuck no, it wouldn't take fucking 4 months. And would these people use the word allegations? Hell no. Right, this idea that you're a cop and that means you just have extra protection on all this stuff. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's embarrassing. And again, not only, this isn't fucking cooking the chicken at Bojangles. This is being responsible for the protection and safety of other people's lives. This person is an accomplice to murder. They saw the murder going on. It was their job and duty to stop the murdering, and they chose not to. They watched it happen. They were an accomplice to murder. They should be going to jail, not just being fired. There should be charges brought on these fucking crazy motherfuckers. And a unanimous vote that arrived after months of angry calls for his ouster. The Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District's Board of Trustees fired Pete Arredondo in an auditorium of parents and survivors of the May 24 massacre. His ouster came 3 months to the day, 3 months, after one of the deadliest classroom shootings in U.S. history. Cheers from the crowd followed the vote. That's great. And some parents walked out in tears. Now, again, another thing to be understood here is that this guy, there's a good fucking chance they're just going to go become a cop somewhere else. Okay, they got fired at this place, but they're a former police chief, man. They'll probably go to some fucking big city, become a cop, they'll be fine, and they're still going to be put in life and death situations where they're gonna fucking cowardly fucking hide away in the corners like a fucking children, right? Again, when we're at a situation like with Uvalde, we're what was it, 4th graders are more brave. 4th graders are braver than police with riot gear, bulletproof armor, and machine guns. 4th graders have more courage than these motherfuckers. That's insane. That's insane. Right, but again, it needs to be understood, unless there are charges brought about on these cops, nothing is going to get fixed. Oh, they got fired, aka they're going to get a transfer to another police department. That's what being fired means. When you're a cop, you go somewhere else. You ever see these stories like the guy who fucking shot and killed Tamir Rice just got hired somewhere else a year later, just a couple towns over, and now they're still in charge of life and death situations. They still have a badge and a gun, and they're still able to kill anyone that they want with impunity, right? It's insane what this country does and how it operates when it comes to police. These people are psychopaths. They are psychopaths. I need you to understand, the kind of motherfucker that becomes a cop in this country, as law enforcement as an institution is constituted in this country, the kind of motherfucker who becomes a cop needs to be a psychopath, right? The way that, again, if you're a serial killer or if you're an aspiring serial killer, what better way to get away with it than become a fucking cop? Then you can kill, and then you can get away with it. Again, 98% of police that murder people do not even get charged with murder. It's one thing if they get charged with murder and the system is corrupt and then they get, found innocent or whatever. That's one thing. But they don't even get charged with murder. The system is let's not even waste time pretending to be fair. Imagine, you gotta have a low IQ to be a serial killer who's not a cop. Let's be honest. You gotta have a low-ass IQ. Oh, I want to go out there and kill people and inflict violence on people. Well, if you're a cop, you can do it with impunity. If you're not a cop, you'll get thrown in jail. It's an easy fucking choice. And so that's why cops in this country are a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. They don't want to die. Cops don't want to be sacrificing their life or risking their life. They want to do the killing. That's what you need to understand. They want to do the killing. They don't want to be killed. They want to be the killers. And that's why, in this instance, Pete Arredondo decided, and again, all the 100 plus officers who should have done something on their own, but again, police, they are, just like the military people, trained to just follow orders, just like Nazis in Germany. Oh, I didn't mean to kill Jewish people at the concentration camp. I was just following orders. Oh, really, motherfucker? Okay, interesting. Right? Any one of those other cowardly fucking beta male bitches could have gone in there and stopped that mass shooter, but they chose not to, once again, because they want to be the killers, not the ones that are killed. They're a bunch of fucking babies. Arredondo has been on leave from the district. Again, paid leave, paid vacation. 3 months, paid vacation. Let's play the new Call of Duty. Let's watch whatever the fuck's on Netflix. Right? Let's chill the fuck out. Let's drink a couple beers, 6-pack a day, and let's live life. That's been his life since this mass shooting. Paid fucking vacation by the taxpayer, while the families of the kids that were massacred, the families of the teachers that were massacred, they don't get a stipend. They don't get a paid vacation. Imagine having to go to work the next day after your wife gets fucking massacred and gunned down. Imagine having to go to work the next day after your fucking daughter or son or whatever gets fucking gunned down at a school. You don't get a paid vacation for 3 months. But the son of a bitch cop who was responsible for this incident, they get a fucking hefty sum. And you have to pay for it. What a shitty fucking system we live in. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, you can read the rest of this if you want, but basically it just goes into, like, you know, all the shit we already know. Uvalde, you know, again, first of all, oh, we got to keep the school safe. So not only does Uvalde have a police organization, but the Uvalde school district, for a small town, like, how many people live in Uvalde? Isn't it like 20K or something? Let me look this up. 16,000 people live in Uvalde, and they've got 3, to my understanding, police, police institutions that have jurisdiction there. The sheriff's department of the county, right? The fucking police for Uvalde, and then the Uvalde school police. 16,000 people live in this town, and they have a separate police department for the schools, and they still did nothing, right? So chances are Pete Arredondo is just going to go work for the Uvalde police, not the Uvalde school police, or he's going to go work for the sheriff's department, or he's just going to go to the next town over and become another bloodthirsty freak, right? Because that's how this fucking country operates. There's never, ever going to be fairness in this country until the people in this country decide to take fairness from the oppressors, and that's not going to happen because Americans are fucking stupid. Let's be real. Americans are dumb as hell, and they don't care about any of this shit until it happens to them. Americans are fucking privileged little snowflake babies that don't give a fuck about police accountability unless they actually face violence directly, right? And that's just how it is. So until we hit a critical mass where a majority or a supermajority in this country have been affected by mass shootings like this or have been affected by police brutality, until that happens, nothing will change. So let's just keep racking them up. How many times have police fucking killed someone in your family? Come on. Let's just wait until we get that high score, and then maybe we'll do something. Maybe. Even then, probably not. But at least, you know, at the very least, they fired this guy. But he really needs to go to prison.